This is a law firm owner SEO for ChatGPT warning. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Small. I am the owner of a 7-figure law firm. I'm also the owner of a bookkeeping and tax firm for law firm owners. I do both. I've got a free resource for you. It's a white paper. It's called the Law Firm Tax and Profit Playbook. If you want to check that out, look in the description. There's a link there for it. Okay, it's super good. All right, I was talking about this with somebody today, SEO for ChatGPT. Okay, what is this? You know, when someone searches in ChatGPT, who's the best estate planning law firm in Seattle? Okay, I want my law firm to show up. Who's the best bookkeeping firm for law firm owners? I want Big Bird Accounting to show up. This is a video about how to do that and a warning for some of you that are trying to take advantage of it right now and maybe doing some sketchy type of stuff. Back in the day, when I owned my first law firm, it was a DUI defense firm for the most part. We did traffic tickets and other criminal offense, but mostly DUIs. And this was in 2009, 2010, back when, search engine optimization, which is what we mean by SEO, was like the wild, wild west. And it was everybody's dream for when someone searched for like DUI attorney that you would pop up in the search results. Well, I wanted to do that. And so I learned how to do that. And I learned using some methods that many would call gray hat, okay, which means they were kind of okay, but kind of sketch, all right? And this worked very, very well. And my law firm, for a short amount of time, showed up around the entire country in the first or second spot whenever someone searched DUI attorney. It was great. And I was loving life. Business was good, obviously. People were clicking, they were calling, they were signing up, they were doing all this stuff. And then one day I showed up at my office and the calendar was not full and no one was calling. And I wasn't sure what was going on. So I pulled up my computer and I searched for, DUI attorney, for Seattle DUI attorney, some of these other keywords. And I wasn't showing up. I was nowhere to be found. And I was wondering what the heck is going on. Well, I started Googling, I started asking people, and I found this thing called the Google search Panda update. I think it was Panda, if I recall. And I was like, what the heck is this? Well, Google, in their infinite wisdom and their techiness, they updated their search algorithm to take into account some of this sort of like gray hat things I was doing and ignore them. And in fact, if they found out that you were doing some of the gray hat things and they determined that you were doing them on purpose, they often put you in this thing called the sandbox, where you just couldn't be found, period, for a certain amount of time, kind of like timeout for your website. And that was really hard. There was an upside because I was forced to go sort of learn paid ads and implement that in my firm. It was a huge growing experience and really helpful. But I learned a very important lesson there, which is be very, very careful about trying to game the system when it comes to SEO and search results for your business. Why am I telling you this story? The same thing is happening right now with ChatGPT. Okay, there are firms out there that are promising the world. There are people out there that are giving you insights and tips and tricks on how to show up in ChatGPT's search results. Some of them are like, create a bunch of listicles and put them out over on these random sites so that ChatGPT hopefully finds them and then, gives you as the answer. That's like the gray hat way to do this. The white hat way, which is sort of like the acceptable way, the way that falls under the terms and conditions, is to create a lot of content like this. Put that content on your website, share it out there to the world, and you are likely to be found by ChatGPT. And because you're making this content and because they will be able to tell that it's good, the beauty of AI, they will bump you up in their ratings, probably. But be careful. This is the warning. If you are hiring some of these other SEO places, if you are using some techniques that may be less than on the up and up, then just be aware, be ready, be mindful that there could come a day when you turn your calendar on and there are no clients because ChatGPT has updated its search algorithm. Okay, ChatGPT is no Google right now when it comes to search, when it comes to their algorithm, but I guarantee you they have a whole team of people that are working on these things because just like Google, if ChatGPT gives you bad results, people are going to stop relying on it and they're going to go somewhere else. So this is a warning for you as a law firm owner. If your marketing efforts include SEO for ChatGPT, just be careful of doing things that are a little scandalous. Create good content, okay? Get a lot of good reviews, do all that kind of stuff. That's how you want to show up, all right? That is it, okay? All right, if you got value from this, hit the subscribe button, okay? We're going to be talking about more law firm owner stuff. We're going to talk about tax stuff, bookkeeping stuff all the time. And don't forget, if you want that free white paper, the tax and profit playbook description, there's a link down there. Click that and you can get it. It's really good, okay? That's it right now. All right, have a great day. I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of Big Bird Accounting. All right, have a good one.